care what nobody said. She was gonna ride to the day I'm dead. Stay by my side when the others fled. So I'm convinced that she deserves it all. She believed in me when chances were real small. I picture me driving a foreign. Can buy. Her beauty represents me well. She loves me and others can tell. Her heart is where my love would dwell. Talk about her man and she would rebel. I ain't ashamed, this ain't a game. She was right there in the storm and the rain. Endure the pain and the financial strain. Now she gon' shine with the fortune and fame. She gambled her life for me. She sacrificed for me. She deserves it all. It's only right you see. No matter the price you see. I picture me driving the foreign. Picture me driving a foreign, and now my history is changing. She's my day one, and there is no rearranging. She's had my back through the times when things were straining. Now she benefit from every cent I'm gaining. Listen to what I'm saying. No dividing, no compromising. She gon' ride while I keep on climbing. Just recognize we gon' keep on thriving. She believed that I'll see greatness in due timing. I picture me driving a foreign. My shawty, she riding the passenger side.
Picture me driving a foreign. I feel like I'm driving a foreign right about now, man. Y'all are tuned in to the BU Radio Network, and you're at the right place at the right time, listening to the right show. We got the right host interviewing the right guests, only for the right listeners. And if you are listening with your boy today, you are most definitely the right listener, and we appreciate you listening. Welcome to That's My Producer. I go by the name of I Am Natrell, a.k.a. Natrell.com, a.k.a. the clients when my managers is mad at me, and a.k.a. whatever you guys are calling me that listened to my single and didn't like it because you thought it was about you. I'll be that a.k.a. as well. You know what I'm saying? Today is a beautiful day outside. It was cold yesterday. A brother had to, slide on the BU Radio beanie, you know what I'm saying? In the BU, I felt like it was winter time and everything, so I had to, kind of dress a little warmer. I have a tendency to, throw on something real quick and slide out the door, but I had to think after I walked outside that door and felt that breeze, So hope everybody's warm. Hope everybody's been safe this week. This is midweek, you know what I'm saying? So here at BU, on that midweek, I had to bring y'all something special. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to get into that. But first, before I get into that, I got a couple things I want to throw at y'all. If you guys haven't went and checked out my single, Notice, I need y'all to go ahead and check that out, man. Y'all can I'm Googleable. I don't know if that's a word, but we gonna make it a word. Like I'm Googleable, y'all put I am natural, y'all gonna find me, my little smiling face. I got some little poses and everything. I be, doing my thing. Shout out to my photographer Ed, that be trying to make me look good and everything. Shout out to my managers, Brenda and Misty. They always taking care of your boy. And shout out to the BU Network team, that's always giving y'all good content, bringing good shows in here, special guests. I salute y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. And then I gotta also shout out DJ Alex Main. He's always in the back, making sure the things run real smooth. So I gotta shout him out, Hopefully he'll be bringing this show back real soon, to the network. So we gonna get into some things. Like I said, I need y'all to go check out that single. I got the video that's out. Y'all can catch that on pretty much every video platform that's out right now. It's also on Facebook. It just dropped on Facebook, a couple days ago. So, Facebook music or Facebook video. Y'all didn't know that Facebook had its own like whole YouTube type of situation. But apparently I'm on there now. So I don't know all where I'm at. I just know that I'm at there. So just Google me. Like I said, I'm Googleable. I appreciate y'all, man. I need y'all to do me the greatest favor before I bring my guests in. I need everybody on my live feed, everybody on YouTube, everybody on Periscope, everybody on whatever y'all watching us on or listening to us on, our radio app, our website. I need everybody to do me the greatest favor, and I need y'all to share. Press that share button about a billion times. Share. I need you to bring your auntie, your cousin, your ex-boyfriend, your boyfriend, your side piece. Everybody, I need them all on this live feed right now. You know what I'm saying? Please, go ahead and do that. I'll wait. Go ahead and do I need to give y'all a moment of silence while y'all do that? All right, that's enough. That's enough. So, yeah, continue to share. But every week, I'm going to be bringing y'all new, improved content. Sometimes y'all going to see me in the control room making my little beat, doing my little beat, an interview type of situation. And then y'all see me on this platform right here where, it's just straight interview style. And then I got my little talk show that's coming, So we're going to be doing some things. My management team be on my head about, staying, in front of y'all faces and stuff like that, even though I be getting busy. And but I'm here, and I be doing it, So shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody who encourages me every day. Every time I post something, y'all throw them likes on there. Y'all share my content. Shout out to y'all. I have an awesome show for y'all today. Man, super excited, I get a lot of musical guests. I get a lot of comedians that come through, but it's very seldom that I bring somebody, to the show that not only have their own business, plural, not only have their own product line. I ain't saying product that they selling from somebody else. I'm talking about their own product line. You know what I'm saying? Own the whole college up in this thing. A whole beauty college up in this thing. And when you put all these titles in front of your name, let's just talk about some of these titles. Visionary, entrepreneur, author, motivational speaker, inspirational speaker. And that ain't just it. We gonna get into all of the stuff. And watch this. And she a sister, y'all. You know what I'm saying? She a sister, though. I feel good and I feel blessed because not only if this person making very big moves here in the city and across the U.S., but this is a person that I can call friend. That's big for me. That's big. So I need y'all, wherever y'all at, I need y'all to clap y'all hands or throw some hands or throw some hearts up in the chat. You know what I'm saying? To my guest, Miss Denise Dixon in the building. What's going on?
What's up? I think I need bigger headphones. You done blew my head up.
Oh, hey, you deserve it. You deserve it. You know, one thing I can say though, you know, we could throw a lot of accolades your way, but the one thing that I can say about you is you got the biggest freaking heart ever. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put it out there. I know you don't like me sharing certain things, you know, but I first-handedly seen what that heart is capable of, you know, when you did what you did for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I want to say publicly, thank you, and I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
that
God
was
blesses
major.
you to bless others. That's my motto.
Exactly. Well, everybody don't be blessing everybody. You feel me?
Well, I want to stay blessed, so I'm doing my job.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So let's start from the very top. You know what I'm saying? Visionary. You a visionary. What makes you a visionary?
I think what makes me a visionary is that I'm always thinking long term. I try not to live so much in the moment. I'm always thinking like more futuristically. So even when it came to me opening up the beauty college, like I saw that vision years prior.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything that I just jumped into, but I knew early on, just even as a little girl, what I wanted my life to be. I didn't necessarily at the time know how I was going to achieve that, but I saw greatness even as a young girl.
Wow.
So I think that that's what sets me apart and just makes me that visionary. I can tell you stories for days just when I was in elementary school and the things that I used to do to try to make money because I always felt like I was going to be my own boss.
No
so
doubt.
I can sell anything.
No doubt. Turn her mic up, Alex. I'm getting a lot of people that's saying they can't hear her on the live feed. So turn her mic up for me. But being your own boss, let's start from there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, some people, you know, are just born entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
It's in my DNA. I don't know any other way to be. I've never been comfortable on a job.
Oh my God.
I'm not knocking the 9 to 5, but that's never been me. I think I was born to be that. And not only that, I come from a long line of successful entrepreneurs in my family. So
Absolutely.
that's all I've ever seen.
Let's talk about the family structure.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You got some powerful folks in the family representing. So let's talk about some of them individuals.
First and foremost, it starts with my grandfather, right?
Uh-huh.
So I was born in Mississippi, even though I was raised in Las Vegas.
Uh-huh.
And my grandfather in Georgetown, Mississippi, he had his own land. He had his own crops of cotton and cucumber fields, corn, peas, anything you can think of. And he was actually the first black homeowner in his neighborhood that actually had a bathroom in the inside of his house.
Wow.
And, you know, back then they had the outhouses.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
He had grocery stores, cleaners, and, you know, so it's just been embedded in our family since then. My uncle literally built an empire right in his backyard.
Wow.
Started by purchasing one used car and reselling it, and he built the whole auto body and
Wow.
used car lot, like literally in his backyard. Self-made millionaire. So, yeah, that's all I've ever seen. My mom, she's what I call a parallelpreneur because she never really did entrepreneurship full-time because she was raising 5 kids by herself. She still had to have that, you know, that guaranteed income from a job, but she always hustled. So every weekend she was doing home interior parties, selling home decor, cleaning doctor's offices, anything you can think of she would do just to, you know, make ends meet for the family. So my dad, he had his own business doing body work, something that my brother inherited from him. So he had his own business doing the same thing. So that's all I've ever seen.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what made you like decide, hey, you know what? I want my own college. Not my own shop. My own college.
Well, I tell the story all the time. So I always knew I wanted to be in the beauty industry.
Yeah.
I didn't necessarily want to work behind the chair because I know all the drama that comes with that, and it takes a lot. Like, you know, I really commend hairstylists and beauty professionals, because literally, if you really want to get deep into this thing, like they're working 60, 80 hours a week.
Wow.
And while I wanted to live a fancy life, I didn't want to work that hard for it.
Yeah, it is some work.
It's some work. So I had the opportunity to listen to Colonel Colin Powell at the school I was working for at the time, and he was talking to the kids just about how to set themselves up.
Yeah.
And he said, don't just think about or dream about being in the NBA.
Yeah.
You ought to dream about owning the team.
Yes.
So for me, I was like, okay, well, anything I set out to do, I have to take it to the highest level. So being in the beauty industry, for me, that meant that I didn't want to just work behind the chair or own my own salon. I wanted to be the one who helped others create and help them create opportunity for themselves. So that's why I kind of skipped over some steps. Never worked behind the chair, but I've always done hair. I was a kitchen titian for years because I was a hustler.
Kitchen tissue, I like that.
I was a hustler, so I was doing them $40 weaves in my kitchen just to pay the bills, and I skipped over that and just decided to step out on faith and open up a school. And
Wow.
everything I did, I had to learn on my own. There was no manual. It wasn't a whole lot of guidance, but I did it.
So starting the college now, I'm completely clueless of how this works.
Right.
But did you start as like a school and then build to a college, or did you go straight college on them?
Well, it's considered a trade school, so
Okay.
It's not necessarily a college, so to speak. So basically, I just had to register with the cosmetology board and go through that whole process. I had to create the curriculums and find the instructors. I mean, I literally started it and I wasn't even an educator.
Wow.
That's how ambitious I was, because a lot of people feel like they have to get ready.
Man, but you just said, you know what, I'm going to teach this thing even though I don't really know it as good. You know, I'm going to just...
Number one rule as an entrepreneur, you got to fake it to make it.
I know, I be faking some things. I ain't going to even front on them, you know. I don't know as much as y'all think I might know, but
Who was that said that they don't? I think it was one of the rappers. It had to either be 50 Cent, P Diddy, Jay-Z, one of them big ones. But they talk about how they don't, they hire the people to do the things that they need to get done.
Absolutely.
So they don't just sit back and wait. Oh, they don't feel like they're not qualified. They just go get the qualified help.
Exactly.
And that's what I did. I got the qualified help.
Dope.
Yeah.
So how long of a process was it in order to get things off the ground? And
Yeah, it was a process.
by that side, you could kind of tell like it probably was a trying.
That's how I know it's you have to have the right mindset, because if I tell you the countless obstacles I went through to open the school,
Wow.
the amount of money I had to spend that I didn't necessarily have. If you had a weak mindset, I would have quit before my doors even opened.
Wow.
I was told no so many times. I was actually approved, and then the approval was rescinded. And I remember them telling me, because in the book that they tell you that they talk about the financial responsibility and things like that. So they approved me, but then turned around and said that they wanted me to show proof that I had $100,000 in the account.
Oh, wow.
And I said, well, that wasn't in the book. They said, well, it's a internal, I guess like an internal situation where it's not in the law book, but they made an internal decision that they wanted me to show proof that I had $100,000 in my bank account.
Wow.
And I was like, okay. So I guess they felt like that was going to stop me, because I had some haters, people who didn't want me to open my doors. And so I made sure I had $100,000 in the bank. And I was like, well, you didn't say how long I had to stay in there. You just had
Exactly. Just had to be there, all right?
That's what I did.
Yeah. There's loopholes to everything. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of, do you got the hustle to go find that loophole or to go find the way that you're going to make that happen. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I know about you is you find it, and you make the calls, you grind, and you make sure you'll show up knocking on doors if you need to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I could understand, or I could see you fighting through that type of process. You know what I'm saying? When you first got things going? What was your process on getting students and stuff like that?
Actually, it's interesting because I had to have 25 students in order to open. So, being that when you start out of school, you can't offer financial aid. You have to go through that whole accreditation
Yeah.
process. So I had to find students who could afford to pay out of pocket, and that was few, far, and in between. So I actually gave 25 scholarships my first class
Wow.
just to get the doors open. So they didn't pay for anything but their student kit
Wow.
to get going, and that's how we got it. So I didn't make any money for a long time.
Wow.
A long time.
Yeah, and I heard the stories
Yeah.
of sometimes having to come up with that other side of the money
Yeah.
that you didn't make, which
Yeah.
I know a lot about that.
Yeah.
What made you continue to press through it though?
Anything that I do, like I call myself a socialpreneur for a reason. So I'm purpose driven. I don't chase paper. So anything that I set out to do is always much bigger than me. So the same reason why I started is the same reason why I kept going.
Wow.
So I started because I wanted to give other people an opportunity to create the life that they wanted. And also I wanted to create a legacy for my kids. So like I said, the reason why I started is the reason why I endured.
Wow. Wow. So and you made it through, and now
I'm on the other side.
you're on the other side. But not only on the other side though, you just won an award though.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this award that you just won. Oh, you can't. Oh, see, I
Not
got
yet.
ahead. Got ahead of. Well, can I
You be
say?
having privileged
See,
information.
see what I'm saying?
I can't tell the public
All
yet.
right. My fault. Well, I could tell the public that you are nominated for some awards. How about that? Can we
Yeah.
talk about that?
I've won quite a few, like, Small Business of the Year with the
Okay.
Urban Chamber.
All right.
I was on the cover of My Vegas magazine.
Oh yeah.
Recently nominated for Best of Las Vegas with the Review Journal,
Okay.
Best Trade School, Best Woman-Owned Business, and Best
Ooh.
Customer Service was the 3 categories that
Ooh.
I was nominated in,
Ooh.
so.
Ooh. Y'all see all this black success up in this thing, boy? I like that. So let's go to the entrepreneur side of things.
Okay.
All right, we talked about the business. Let's talk about some of the other things that you have in the works.
Currently working on my own product line. I didn't want to do anything private label.
Mm-hmm.
So I basically have been working on this for probably about 2.5 years. I suffered from alopecia myself,
Mm-hmm.
where I had some hair loss due to the ammonia in some hair products, color products actually. And so I wanted to create a restoration line for women who suffer from alopecia.
Okay.
So
Wow.
I've been working with the chemist for a while, and we just finally completed all the formulas, and now it's just about we're doing all the the testing and things like that.
How
So-
many black people y'all know can say, "Hey, I've been working with the chemist"? You know what I'm saying? That's a whole different conversation. I don't want to just creep right past it. You know what I'm saying? It's like I've been working with the chemist to get this product together. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't in my kitchen stirring up some stuff and mixing some things
Well,
together.
I tell you, you gotta fake it to make it. You gotta find the professional. I'm not a chemist. I have the vision.
I've been working with the chemist though.
Yeah.
You know, go. I'm sorry.
I'm a trained trichologist. So
Uh-huh.
I know the study of hair loss and the different root causes of hair loss and how to treat it.
Uh-huh.
So with that, I just did my research on different products, different ingredients that I wanted to use,
Uh-huh.
and I got with a chemist, actually a black chemist from Nigeria.
Wow.
Yeah, and he helped me create the formula.
Here in Vegas?
No, he's in Nigeria.
Oh, wow.
So yeah.
So you had to go international with that thing to make
Yeah.
that happen.
And
Okay.
I wanted a black chemist. I couldn't find one, a really good one stateside. I know there probably is some there, but I couldn't find any. But
Yeah.
the one I did find, he's actually in Nigeria. And it's been like almost a year that we've been working together and
Wow.
finally finalized the formulas. Because again, I could have easily went and did the private label thing because
Yeah.
that's what a lot of people do. I mean, I'm going into a very saturated market because there's thousands of beauty products on the market,
Yeah.
but I wanted to create something that I could really call my own. So
Wow. Wow. So when is the product line coming out?
hopefully we'll be launching in March.
Okay.
With COVID, we're having some delays as far as just making sure we have access to all the ingredients, the packaging, and stuff like that. So hopefully things
doubt.
will start to, turn around for the economy where we can start having more access to these products.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else we got? So we got the college. I mean, the trade school.
Trade school, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which
Institute.
maybe I keep saying college because maybe that might be something that might
I'm
need to
still in
come
my
next.
lane. I'm still in my lane. No, we are looking to expand programs though.
Okay.
We do have in the works hopefully by the summer of next year, I will be expanding into a full career institute offering more programs outside of the beauty industry. So.
No doubt. No
Yeah.
doubt. And it's the Academy of Hair Design.
No,
Is it what?
I'm
so-
brought up a competitor,
oh, that's
a healthy competitor.
okay. My bad.
No, it's the Cosmetology
Okay, I
Institute
got
of
it.
Las Vegas.
I'm going down your list though.
Oh.
So I'm on
Oh,
your
no,
page.
that's where I went to school.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's
All
where I
right.
went to
Okay.
school. Yeah, I went
Alright.
to school at the Academy of Hair Design, but
Okay, now.
my school is the Cosmetology Institute
There we
of
go.
Las Vegas.
There you go. Say it one more time.
CILV, Cosmetology Institute of Las Vegas.
Yeah, so if you guys are looking for a place to, get your education and, in your field and make sure you know how to do this thing right, You can't have people all with the lopsided hair and,
no.
wrong colors and stuff like that. You gotta have it right, You gotta get that education and everything. So if you need that, and then y'all offer financial aid now.
Nope, I'm
No.
not going to offer financial.
Oh, yeah, you better get your grind up and you better come through. You know what I'm saying? But you guys got different things that kind
We
of
do.
helps out,
So
like some
we
grants.
do have in-house financing, and we also get students who qualify can go through Workforce Connections.
Okay. Yeah.
They do have grant funds if you're eligible. We do get a lot of students through that. I
Yeah.
purposely decided not to do with financial aid because, again, I'm a socialpreneur, right?
Yeah.
And I know what student loans have done to me.
Yeah. True.
I know how that's been an uphill battle for me just trying to even, get a home.
Mhm.
The one thing that's on that credit is student loan. So I didn't want to contribute to the student loan debt crisis. So we have made our tuition very affordable for our students to be able to pay out of pocket and get, state assistance. So
No, I'm gonna ask you this. I know there's probably some people who don't know. When you say social entrepreneur, what's the difference?
it just means that I am more driven toward doing things that make a difference in the community. So a lot of entrepreneurs, it's, not that there's anything wrong with it, but it's just, I'm out here building my legacy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to create opportunity for other people.
In our community.
Yeah.
Dope. That's what I'm talking about. See? And see that's the hard part. That's the part that comes right there. You know what I'm saying? One of the things that I admire about you. I'm a fan, by the way. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a fan.
So let's go to this other part. Now, I know you don't really like talking about it. So we're going to get into it. But before we get into it, I want to go into a quick break. And I want to play my single.
Okay.
That happens to be out right now. Video is out. Like I said, all video platforms, y'all can go ahead and check that out. All y'all got to do is search I Am Naturel, and it'll be the top of the list. And make sure y'all share that thing for me. So let's get into my single. It's from I Am Naturel. It's called Notice. Let's go.
A 9 to 5 again. I'm back on my grind again. I'm not trying to find a friend. Don't pretend. I was sick. Niggas wasn't fucking with me. Niggas wouldn't come and get me. Got myself a wondering how did I do it? Back on my music, I should be losing. Created confusion, find it amusing. It's an illusion. Me and DT still flex. They tried to turn him, but he wouldn't let it. I dusted my shoulders and didn't sweat it. I'm putting these niggas on notice, leaving them open. Me and my team staying focused, cause we have been chosen. Don't worry about who is the dopest. This is our moment. I'm giving you something explosive, causing commotion. I'm putting these niggas on notice. Sound the alarm, it's our time now. If you don't know, you gon' find out. I'm putting it all on the line now. It's all by design now. Rivals be sinking like quicksand. Me and my team making hits, man. All of our business legit. We go the distance. I've been working hard daily, the Lord is my witness. Me and Jay Breezy, we all about business. Can't stand the heat, get the fuck out the kitchen. Never gon' stop till I finish my mission. I'm in position, hit every mark and I shoot with precision. I got that swag in my music, just listen. I never lose, winning is my addiction, yeah. Leaving them open. Me and my team staying focused. Staying focused. We have been chosen. Don't worry about who is the dopest. Who's the dopest, yeah. I'm giving you something explosive. Causing commotion. I'm putting these niggas on notice. I'll never give in. I'll never tap out. I'll never back down. Even when I'm in doubt, I am never scared. I'll always stay prepared. Sometimes I feel unstoppable. The victory's declared. And I'll never forget exactly where I came from. They kicked me while I was down, that's where the pain from. When I asked them for help, I watched them play dumb. Keep on playing, nigga. I'm putting these niggas on notice. I put them on notice. Leaving them open, yeah. Focus. Don't worry about who is the dopest, yeah. This is our moment. This is our moment. Oh, I know this.
Hey. Yeah, that's my single Notice. I need y'all to go ahead and tap into that. And, I'm hoping that y'all see that picture in the middle for all of those who are tuned in via Facebook or all of our live stream apps. That's that book, though. You know what I'm saying? Now you don't often promote the book. Why is that?
I probably should, but I honestly wrote the book as part of my healing. That's probably why I don't promote it a lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because it has some very personal things in there.
Yeah, it really talks about my journey from going from welfare to wealth, losing it all, and rebuilding it.
Yeah. Wow.
So, yeah, I probably should, though, but I don't.
Yeah. Was it hard writing it?
No, it was really therapeutic. I journaled a lot whenever I was going through certain trials.
Yeah.
And so the book was pretty much written when I decided to write it, because I just pulled all of my journaling and just compiled it into the book. But it was definitely a part of my healing process after, doing a lot of work. After 2018 was probably my hardest year. That was the year that, I spent 3 days in the psych ward from a suicide attempt.
Wow.
So going into 2019, I made it my mission to build myself back up and did a lot of professional development.
Wow.
And so that's where, the book was birthed. Going into 2020,
Yeah.
I just decided to be really intentional about the direction I wanted to see my life go. And it's been great ever since.
Wow. And then Alex just put the book, the flyer that you got of the book, you know what I'm saying, with what is that, like a maroon dress that you're wearing?
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Got the little hips out and everything, got the
Shout
little
out
pose.
to that amazing photographer, Jovi. Had me real
Yeah.
bent up in that photo shoot.
I bet. Yeah, like I said, I didn't have as much respect for models and stuff until I, started doing my photo shoots. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be 100. Taking pictures is not my calling.
Mm-mm.
I'm not good at it.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, I'm not good at it. I don't do well smiling on cue.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then I squint my eyes a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So most of the photographers spend most of their time like, all right, listen, this is what you're gonna do. I need you to blank and then open your eyes, and then I'm trying to, open my eyes. Now I'm looking weird because, yeah, it's definitely not my calling.
Yeah, just to get
But-
that smile, it made me think about what all he had me doing just to get that smile. Cause I'm a serious face. Like
Yeah.
people used to really think I was a mean person, cause it's like I just have a resting bitch face. But just getting that smile, it was so funny. The way he was just like, prompting me, now do it.
Well, whatever he did, it worked, and that photo is fire.
Thank
What
you.
I'm saying? And you take really good pictures.
Thank you.
So shout out to that photographer. Is he here locally?
He's in Atlanta. I went all the way to Atlanta to shoot with him because he does phenomenal work. He's
Wow.
worked with a lot of celebrities, Missy Elliott,
Wow.
Jacqueline Carr, one of the Blake. Is it the Blake? No, the Jake sisters.
Okay.
Yeah, one of them. Yeah, he does really good work.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. See, you know what I'm saying? When you got those type of relationships, you can call, the not only the photographer, but the photographer of life. And get those real pictures taken and everything. That
Mhm.
totally changes the game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
shout out to him. Who did your book cover?
I went through a marketing company, Kid Marketing.
Uh-huh.
I met them because I had did a few wigs for their daughter who was going through a battle with cancer. She had a beautiful head of hair, and I took a glam squad out to San Diego. I didn't know all what her mom did at the time. I was just answering the call of my mentor, Lisa Nichols,
Uh-huh.
and went out and we did 3 wigs and did a full makeover for her.
Yeah.
And found out that her mom owned this marketing company, and we just developed a relationship from that. And she helped me with the book cover, got me to international best-selling author on Amazon,
Mm-hmm.
and it was dope, pretty dope.
Y'all heard that? International bestseller. You know what I'm saying? You can't see. She just like to slide past some things. You get international bestseller up in this thing. That's how we doing it.
Yeah,
That's something you can just dust your shoulders off right there real quick and just
that's pretty dope.
you can stun on them. Like, you know what? I'm an international bestseller up in this thing. Not just national.
Right.
We overseas and everything with this thing.
Yeah.
Let them know. Like, but you still don't talk about it though. That's what I'm saying. Like to be a bestseller, but you still don't talk about your book. We gotta
I
do
know. Well,
do
let's
better
talk
with
about
this.
it.
So let's start from the beginning of the book. What we know about the process. What can people expect to read? As they go through the chapters.
Yeah, so basically the book is just sharing my journey. So I was a single mom of 2 kids on welfare. I got married, and that's when I started the journey of just kind of doing my own thing as an entrepreneur. When I was a single mom, I started a nonprofit called Sister to Sister Connection,
Yeah.
and I was working with some teen girls, and I would have people tell me all the time, like, why are you trying to help these girls? You need to help yourself first.
Wow.
And at that time, I was just like, well, they're going to help me grow just like I'm going to help them grow. So we're going to do this thing together.
Together, yeah.
So I did that, and finally was able to jump into a business where I made a lot of money, like literally overnight. But, just as fast as I made all that money, I wasn't properly managing. So again, like the book was initially going to be called From Welfare to Wealth. I have it as a subtitle now because once I realized at that time I wasn't necessarily operating in wealth.
Yeah.
So wealth and poverty is literally a state of mind. So even
Yeah.
though I made just 40,000 shy of $1 million my first year in business. I was not operating in wealth. I was literally operating with the poverty mindset.
Wow.
Um,
You said 30,000 shy?
40.
40,000 shy of a
Mhm.
million?
Yeah.
Her first year of business? I just wanted to make sure that they caught that.
Yeah. And it wasn't so much that I was like splurging on, you know, fancy bags, cars, houses, nothing like that. You know, people find, you know, it really is just who I am. Like, I
Yeah.
love to give back to people. So I was, you know, had everybody on payroll. I kind of had that survivor's remorse.
Yeah.
So that was my thing. It was like, okay, I made it. Let me make sure everybody else eating too. But what I wasn't doing was I wasn't paying attention to the business needs, and I definitely wasn't preparing for that what if moment. And then
Yeah.
that what if moment came. And I
Wow.
found myself losing my home. I had to separate from my kids because I got 5 kids, right?
Yeah.
So nobody could just take in 6 people at one time. So I had to stay with a friend while they were staying between my brother's house and my mom's house. And I had to go through that for a good 9 months while I was
Wow.
just trying to pick myself up.
Wow.
And that's where that whole breakdown moment came, because it was my biggest stress was wanting to give up, but knowing that I couldn't give up.
Yeah.
And so, you know, when I talk about, you know, it's just talking about the sleep deprivation, like I didn't sleep, just the stress that came over me, and then just feeling like I was worth more dead than alive.
Yeah.
But then it also talks about just, you know, how I was able to pull myself up. So I just became really intentional.
Wow.
Having that breakdown moment and being in the psych ward for 3 days, it really gave me a revelation
Yeah.
that I was really, you know, the success that I was chasing and trying to maintain was
Mhm.
literally killing me.
Wow.
So I had to just have a whole mindset shift to say that, you know, I have a lot more work to do. I am enough.
Yeah.
I am worthy. And I just had to be really intentional about how I wanted the rest of my life to be.
It's crazy, that process by itself. Anybody that when you want something so bad, and it's like you can taste it, you can touch it, you can see it, it's right there. All you got to do is get to it.
Mm-hmm.
But that getting to it is so hard, and that's where depression and different things come. I know about it because it cost me a whole stroke.
Yeah.
You know, trying to get to it. You know, but something that's so close can feel so out of reach.
Like, I understand what football players feel like.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot about football, but I know when they get real close to that
Yeah.
touchdown, it's like the players work even harder to push them out the way,
Exactly.
constantly knocking them down. And sometimes it takes 6, 7, 8 tries before they can actually
Exactly.
get to the touchdown,
If they get there.
if they get there.
You
And-
know? And then the crazy thing is they got only a certain amount of time, certain amount of downs that they can, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Then they have to go and start over. And I know in my life there's been a lot of starting over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And those moments, man, they do something to us mentally,
Yeah.
especially individuals that are driven about not working for somebody else.
Yeah.
You know, it's easy to work for somebody. It's easier because you know you got that guaranteed money coming.
Yeah.
But that entrepreneur lifestyle, when you don't know if business is good this month, but if I don't grind this month to promote next month,
Yeah.
then business might not be good next month.
And here's the thing, like, especially for Black entrepreneurs, it's not a whole lot of us that actually make it.
Yeah.
You know, we, make money here and there, but
Yeah.
to actually really make it, like when I tell you, seeing my profit and loss statement showing how much I made in a year, number one, we don't even expect to achieve that level of success. Like, I didn't even dream that big for myself, but it happened.
Yeah.
But they don't teach you how to manage that,
Yeah.
how to maintain that. So that's why it was so easy for me to lose everything, because I was just so uneducated.
Yeah,
And that's really
real.
why I talk now so much about when you are an entrepreneur, you really have to make sure that you understand your numbers. You understand what cash flow management really means, because you're making all this money, but then it's like when I got to the taxes, I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, how much? Where am I supposed to get that from?
Exactly.
Right? Just really understanding our numbers, understanding what a pro forma looks like, understanding how to do real projections, setting goals.
Yeah.
You know, because that's what I do now. If I know what my break even is every month, I set that goal. I've been blessed with a great team now that even if I set a goal, they set their own goal to exceed my goal.
Wow.
And we've been doing that every single month this year.
There's nothing like having that team,
Right.
Especially individuals that push you. I gotta say, you know, like even the small team that I have, like since I got those two ladies in my life, like they push me.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's annoying, you know, but they push me. They won't let me stop. They won't let me give in.
Right.
They won't let me even speak negative.
Yeah.
They're like, nah, we ain't talking like that way, you know. I can't even say, man, I don't know how this is gonna happen. I gotta speak. We gonna make this happen. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but we gonna make it.
Right.
It's always gotta be a positive mindset, you know what I'm saying? And they consistently challenge mine.
Yeah.
You know, so one thing I want to tell everybody, man, make sure you put the right people around you, because sometimes when people can't see beyond their own boundaries, there's no way they're gonna push you beyond yours.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful, one, that I got individuals that I could pick up the phone and call. And they answer. You know, when I have questions, and I have a lot of them, I pick up the phone. You know, and she answers, and she tells me, Trell, you got to do X, Y, Z, and you got to do X, Y, Z, and then she uses some words that I don't know what they mean, and then I got to research it, and then find out what it means, and then come back to the table and like, all right, okay, now I understand that. So what was you saying about the other part? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And once again, I appreciate this. Y'all need to grab that book. So let's tell them all the places they can find that book at.
Primarily, you can find it at MissDeniseD.com. That's my website. Or you can find it on Amazon.
Yeah.
It's Poverty Cost More Than You Think.
Yeah. Go to
Cost
Amazon.
me a whole lot.
Amazon. Go ahead and grab that book. And I think it's going to be a blessing, especially anybody who's been through any type of tough time, or even if you're going through some tough times right now, and you just need a little inspiration just to let you know that, hey, somebody went through it and they came out on the other side, and now they doing pretty good for themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Living nice, driving nice, blessing people. You know what I'm saying? And still climbing.
Still climbing.
Still climbing. So I want to talk about one more thing before, because I know we get kind of getting close. Man, that time be going by quick.
Quick.
You also are a philanthropist. Let's talk about that.
That, to me, that's a no-brainer. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know any other way to be than to give and pay it forward. Like, that's just the makeup of who I am. So the philanthropy, it doesn't take much work at all. I recently started, so I've been doing the nonprofit work for over 10 years, where I've had hundreds of kids come through our program. We had a building called the Center for Life Enhancement, and that program really did a lot for a lot of kids in the community. I did find that I was stretching myself pretty thin. I had to learn how to mind my own garden.
Yeah.
And so I had to let some things go just to focus on, really getting the school set with a good foundation. But we did scholarships for those kids. And recently, after the passing of my grandmother, I started a scholarship in her honor.
Wow.
The Lena Dixon Scholarship Fund. So I'll be doing a brunch fundraiser in November to raise money for those kids. So last year, when she passed away, not last year, last school year, she passed away in May. And right away, this is something that I wanted to do. So we were able to bless kids. It was a total of 9 kids that we did here in Las Vegas, Jackson, Mississippi, where I'm from, and Florida.
Wow.
So it was a total of 9 kids that just the impromptu thing I did, and we blessed and gave out about
That's amazing.
$6,500 in scholarships. And then I also started the Excel Her Rate Success Grant, and it's a small business grant for minority women business owners.
Yeah.
I know what the journey was like for me, and you know, even putting hundreds of thousands of dollars in the bank but being told that you're not bankable.
Wow.
Building my business up from the ground without one bank loan.
Wow.
Whatever I can do to help another up and coming entrepreneur, that's what I want to do. So I started a $10,000 scholarship this year. So we've broken that down into 4 different grants. So every quarter we do $2,500. So we're coming up on our 3rd quarter grant right now. People are applying for the 3rd quarter grant.
And this is a women's only grant.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
Because nothing against men, but I really feel like our pursuit is a little different.
I do.
My
I
pursuit,
agree.
Was me being a mom of 5.
Yeah.
It's just different.
Oh, yeah.
That's a whole nother show. It's just
I get
different.
We're going to have to save that for the Malik Truth Show.
Yeah.
Have to
And
get
black
Malik
women,
to
we
come
have
through.
it hard.
Yeah.
Black women, we have it hard. And that is what it is. A lot of people don't like for me to say, Malik don't like for me to use the word minority. But in a sense of how they view in business terms, I'm not saying that we are minority, because we are not. We are the majority. Like, black girls rock. We do some things. Like, we're the backbone of entrepreneurship. It's
That's
a lot
real.
of black women.
That's so real.
Entrepreneurs. So again, I just wanted to do my part to support, and hopefully that $10,000 will grow into $100,000, and will grow into $1 million. So
I don't know if we put that flyer for that grant up, but Alex, if that flyer is up, can you slide that in there for me so people can see it? If it's not, then it's cool. But I think I put it up there.
it's definitely on my website, and I'll put that in the chat. But it's just www.missdenised.com. All the criteria is set there. You have until October 31st to apply for the 3rd quarter, and we announce the winner on November 1st.
Okay, there it goes. It's up on the screen right now. So, yeah, you got the information on there. Make sure y'all, women, go apply for that thing. Go apply for that thing, and make sure you got something that you can get your business started off and get it off the ground. But make sure you use that thing wisely. Don't be just, go splurging on some things because you got a little extra money and stuff like that. Like, really, really put that thing into your business, and let's see you grow. Matter of fact, what I want to do is, whoever receives that money, I want to do a before and after interview.
Okay.
I want to interview them when they first get it, and then interview them again like 6 months later, when things are together.
That's
Just
dope.
kind of follow the process. That'd be a nice setup.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, once again, y'all make sure, man, ladies, go get on that thing. As soon as she gets the one for the fellas, you know what I'm saying? I don't know when it's gonna come, but when it come though,
Ladies first.
You know what I'm saying? I'll let the ladies, do their thing, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just putting it out there. Let me get close to the mic, fellas, we need some love too. You feel me? But I think that's a amazing thing. I know you got, what else you got? You got a couple things coming through?
No, I
So-
think that's it.
Okay. I know you got some business things that's coming up.
We,
but I know I
the
can't.
school is getting ready to
Okay.
do their 5th annual wigathon. We're wigging out on breast cancer.
Okay. The
So our
Wigathon.
our students hand make human hair wigs for cancer
Who
survivors.
came up with that name though? I like that. The Wigathon. You know what I'm saying?
Wigging out.
We gonna wig y'all out. I like that.
Yeah.
The Wigathon.
Yeah, so we'll be doing that. They make the wigs October 26th through the 30th. And we'll be doing the makeovers for 10 women in the community on November 5th. And we'll also have the Mamma Van out doing breast cancer screenings for hopefully get some early detection. Yeah. If anybody doesn't have health insurance or can't afford to pay for the test, the school is going to be paying for the mammograms.
I'll say that one more time. Make sure you say it real close to the mic. I need people to hear that. Go ahead again.
If you are uninsured and cannot afford to pay for the mammogram, Cosmetology Institute of Las Vegas will be paying for the mammograms.
Absolutely. And listen, let's push pride to the side. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we as us, we're prideful people.
Yeah.
And sometimes when help is available for us, we don't take the opportunities because we don't want somebody to see us, or we don't want to,
Not the right help. We'll go get the free We'll go get the free backpacks, and we'll go to the safe night events with all the candy. But when it comes to mental health and health screenings, we just turn the other cheek.
Exactly. So I don't want y'all to turn the other cheek. If there's any possibility that you could be dealing with breast cancer, like, just go check that thing out.
Yeah.
Get ahead of it, so we can make some preventions or, make some adjustments before it gets out of hand.
Absolutely.
Because we want to see y'all around.
Absolutely.
Because who I'm going to have to watch the show? I need y'all to be here. No, I'm just playing. But I want to say once again, I appreciate you so much for coming on, messing with littleold.com over here. And we're showing some love to your boy, sliding over here to the BU radio platform. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to call you friend. I'm so grateful to be able to have somewhat of a business mentor that's also a friend. You know what I'm saying? That I could just slide on the phone real quick, like, hey, what about XYZ? You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you being that for me.
Absolutely.
And I can't wait to see the rest of the journey.
Well, congratulations to you on all that you're doing. So
oh, man, thank you. I appreciate it.
You just make sure you remember all of us little people.
I don't know no little people.
When you blow up.
I don't know no little people. I don't know no little, except for the people that I'm talking about on notice.
Oh, Lord, here you go.
No, I'm just, I'm playing. But, I like to mess with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They in their feelings. And I still love them, but they in their feelings. And so every now and then I got to throw a couple of darts. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get up out of here, y'all. Shout out to my managers. Shout out to the BU network team. Shout out to Alex Main back there doing this thing. Shout out to all of the listeners, everybody who supports I Am Nat Trail, everybody who supports BU Network. I appreciate you guys so much. Make sure y'all tap in with me every single Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here, BU Network style. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we on four platforms, and then we're also on a radio platform. But all y'all got to do is just go to the website, and that's bunetwork.biz. bunetwork.biz, and y'all can catch us right there on the network and on the website. I appreciate y'all. We got to get up out of this thing. Alex, before we do this, how can people get in contact with you?
I am on Instagram at Miss Denise _D. I am on Facebook, Miss Denise D. My website is www.missdenised.com.
That's how we doing it. All right. I am Nat Trail on all platforms. I'm Googleable. I appreciate y'all. Much love to you. Alex, take us out, bro.
Potato sugar?
Yes.
Django isn't a slave. Django is a free man, you understand? You can't treat him like any of the other niggas around here, because he ain't like any of the other niggas around here. You got it?
Yearning for your validation.
Validation.
All in hopes I'm in the conversation.
All in hopes.
Pour so much of me into you. Can't believe I ain't never feel for me instead of you. I slide in the coupe, drop by, lose the roof. I die for the truth, abide by no rules. We the devils in cahoots, drop a prayer on the screw. Got God on my side, how can I ever lose still? I wanna be humble, but I gotta flex. On them niggas. I don't wanna mumble, but I can respect me, nigga. I do it my way, they say it's live. If I sell my soul, what I got left? Because I don't need nobody else. I'm lying to myself. Not talking physical, dog, the spiritual. No. All these opportunities is higher, I can tell. Got to get them in them stairs, cause the timing never fails. My advice, keep moving. If not, you can lose it. Wasting time on the clueless. Knowing they can never do this. Back, tell them pessimists they need to spine. Whack, when they're paralyzed in the mind. I don't need nobody else. No, I don't. I will tell my younger self. What you say? You got God as your help. Just let it go and never dwell. My advice. Unless they good to you. My advice. Look in the mirror, tell the truth. My advice. Sometimes you gotta break the rules. My advice. Stand for something or die for nothing. My advice. Flex on them if they hating on you. I would tell my younger self. Yeah. You should never go and let. Hypothetical. Fuck all opinions. Your validation and your acceptance. I never needed you. No, I never needed you. I never needed you. No, I never needed you.